Shut up and sit down.
What's the story, internet? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. Sorry for not uploading a video yesterday. Just ran out of time and then the equipment just didn't want to cooperate. So I'm recording it today, uploading it today, but it means that I get to talk about the match that went on today. So I guess it works out in a way. So, but let's just jump right into it. So one match I did want to talk about because it was a bit of an upset in Germany was Freiburg versus Dortmund. So Freiburg 2, Dortmund 1. This does set Dortmund back even further. It drops them down to 6th, and it means that Freiburg are only 2 points behind them now. It also helped Bayern solidify their lead by 7 points after winning 1-0. And it sets them up nicely for when they go into the FIFA Club World Cup against Tigres. They don't even have to worry about it. They can just go and play the final and go on with their day, sort of thing. So yeah, that was really the only big result in Germany. So let's jump into the Premier League, and starting off with quite a big one. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. Matty Ryan not having a good Premier League debut for Arsenal, unfortunately. Not even 2 minutes on the clock, and he gets beaten by Ollie Watkins. Just a comedy of errors from the defence, and Matty Ryan didn't cover himself in glory. So yeah, Aston Villa ended up winning. Arsenal had the possession, 67% to 33%, but as I say every video, possession does not win you matches. They had 14 shots with only 3 on target to Aston Villa's 12 and 8. So this is a good result for Aston Villa. Keeps them above Arsenal, keeps them 4 points above Arsenal in actual fact, and they still have 2 games in hand. So if they win both of those games in hand, they would overtake Liverpool and they would be in 4th. So quite a good position for Aston Villa to be in. Next one, Burnley 1, Brighton 1. A point is not good for either team, really. I mean, it doesn't hurt them. They'll take a point, but both could really have done with another 2 points. If Brighton had got the 2 points, they would have been level on with Wolves in 14th. If Burnley had got the 2 points, they would have overtaken Brighton and gone into 15th. So, bit of a lost opportunity for both teams, really. Not the most exciting of matches, as it usually isn't when it's 1-1. However, Burnley had 20 shots and 7 on target, and Brighton had 10 and 2. So there were plenty of action, just not the most entertaining of matches, I don't think. Next one, Newcastle 3, Southampton 2. A little bit of an upset, one could say, because Southampton had been doing well previously, but their last couple of matches have not gone well. The Manchester United lost 9-0, and yeah, this one just wasn't their day either. So Newcastle did go down to 10 men shortly after Southampton scored the second goal, but they were able to hold on with their 3 and see it out. So James Ward-Prowse scores another free kick. He's becoming quite a prolific free kick scorer. Southampton had 74% of the possession to Newcastle's 26. But I'll repeat what I said earlier. Possession does not win you football matches. Newcastle only had 6 shots with 4 on target. 3 of those went in, and that's all that matters. So a great result for Newcastle, not a good result for Southampton. They're still not far behind. They're only 2 points behind Arsenal. And I mean, if they win their game in hand, they would go above Leeds and be in 10th. So still a decent season, especially compared to where they have been the last couple of seasons, but not the lofty heights where they were earlier in the season. Next match, not a lot to say. Fulham 0, West Ham 0. Thomas Souček getting a red card in the 97th minute. That has been overturned, which is great news for West Ham because he's been so prolific of a goal scorer for them this season, the Czech CDM. So they'll be happy to hear about that. A good point for Fulham, I suppose, against a West Ham team that have been performing quite well. But they would have really wanted the win, especially with the stats that they had. I mean, 20 shots with 2 on target. 10% of their shots on target. That's not good. Next match, unfortunately, is Manchester United 3, Everton 3. Yeah, Manchester United played incredibly in the first half. Second half, not as well. Bruno Fernandes's goal was incredible. Edison Cavani getting on the score sheet again, and Scott McTominay. 5 minutes in the second half and we were level. And then just the 95th minute of pain that we have inflicted on teams so often throughout our history. And they get the equaliser. So defeat snatched from the jaws of victory, unfortunately. So yeah, not a good result for Manchester United, I'm afraid. Positive result for Everton because they were losing 2-0, but they would probably feel that they could also have won because of their second half performance. So next match, Tottenham 2, West Brom 0. Not necessarily a shock, however, it will do Spurs the world of good to get back into winning ways after they had 3 losses in a row. They dominated the match, possession, shots on target. They just blew West Brom away, as was to be expected with the calibre of Tottenham versus the calibre of West Brom, no disrespect. So yeah, Mourinho will be able to take a deep breath. Next match, Wolves 0, Leicester City 0. Yeah, a good result for Wolves again, not so good a result for Leicester. I mean, it doesn't affect them too much. They are 7 points behind City, 2 points behind United and 3 points ahead of Liverpool, so it still helped them. But they would have felt that they could get the 3 points. But if you look at the statistics, both teams had the same amount of shots with 13. Leicester only had 3 on target, Wolves only had 1 on target. Leicester had the possession, but only 57 to 43%. So it was a very even match, to be honest. So probably ended fairly. Next match, the big match of the weekend, Liverpool versus City. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 4. Ilkay Gundogan scored in the 49th minute, and then Mohamed Salah scored a penalty in the 63rd minute. And then City just ran riot from there with another Gundogan goal, Sterling and Phil Foden. Liverpool had the possession. Both teams only had 8 shots. City had 5 on target, Liverpool had 3 on target, and 4 of them went in. That's all she wrote at the end of the day. Alisson with 2 absolute howlers. Jurgen Klopp getting very, very defensive when confronted by Jeff Shreves. So you can tell he's feeling the pressure. And he's become a little bit arrogant, unfortunately. As he always seemed to be quite a level-headed, down-to-earth manager, but he's become quite arrogant, which is a shame to see. You never want to see that. So next match, Sheffield United 1, Chelsea 2. A shame for Sheffield United as they have been playing quite well recently, but if you look at the stats, they played relatively well. Yes, they didn't have the possession. It was 69% to 31%, but 8 shots to Chelsea's 9, 3 on target to Chelsea's 3 on target. Could arguably have had a penalty in the first half, but it was ruled out for offside. So they're playing very well, and if they keep on playing that way, yes, they need 12 points to catch up to Burnley, but 4 unanswered wins isn't completely out of the question. So just have to see if they can keep the pressure up. And the final match was today. That was Leeds United 2, Crystal Palace 0. Good performance from Leeds. They had 17 shots with 7 on target, 69% of the possession. Crystal Palace had 8 shots with 3 on target, and getting back to sort of the Leeds that we were experiencing earlier in the season. So so that's the roundup of the weekend's matches. I'm going to cut this video in a moment, and I'm going to record a preview video for the upcoming fixtures. There's nothing too major. It's mostly cup matches, but some big Coppa Italia matches, some FA Cup matches, and just reiterate the FIFA Club World Cup that's coming up later in the week. So, but once again, apologies for not having the video out yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. Even so, and like I said, it gave me an opportunity to talk about the match today as well. So, in the meantime, I hope you're all staying well, keeping out of trouble. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And until next time, ta-ra for now.